We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you. And here's Jake Elliott to get things started. And we are underway through the rain here in South Philly. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test the secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Rams first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. On the counter, here's Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. He'll keep it himself. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Rams first down. A gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ballgame. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now receiver in motion left.
First down. 1st and goal, Los Angeles.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd.
On the ground, the This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Hurts. He'll try and do it. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up fourth down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on third down. And you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Off play action. Dowling. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Looking to throw. Dowling. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Dowling. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This now a 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Dowling. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 98 yards, too shy of 100.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley. His second rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored on opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense
games like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
4th and short, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the 1st quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. That's a gain of 13, 1st down Rams.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And they'll try to run the option here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. slot man moves right. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he stopped immediately there. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
A 6-yard gain.
Back to throw. Downing. Touchdown. Cole Kmet from 3 yards out. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Sly on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27.
And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 10. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Philly. 48 yards.
And the Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from the 20. And the Eagles are back within a score. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly just lost. There was no doubt.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Rams ready to go on offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
That's good for Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And this time they were waiting for him. He's going to be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Rams.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Pass complete there to Nakua. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Sly able to put this one through. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground at Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets it up past the 35.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 11. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
7 yards. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run the option here on first and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Throwing is Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Downing. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
From the gun on third down. Downing. And he comes back with one complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ethan Evans on now to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Now, he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go ahead and have all of his points. Let's hold down everyone else, and that's the way you win the game. And right now, he needs everyone else to start scoring, quote-unquote, as he's been.
Yeah, he's hoping to keep it close so maybe they can keep it on the ground, not start to go through the air as much. A yard, all they need, but it's third down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Eagles first down.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Looking to throw on second down. Hurts. That's to the sideline and incomplete. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. The kick by Elliott is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Week 1 was full of surprises, full of intrigue, and a lot of firsts for the young players. What will Week 2 bring? Let's dive in. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is Josh Allen. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. Next up, how about a trip to Vegas, everybody? Checking in on the Raiders as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the Raiders quarterback. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Raiders are in the win column. They win it in front of the home faithful and move to 1-1. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is the Dolphins wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Dolphins get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, having all the offense that you already referenced in the first half, they put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And the Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
It's another first down as they bite on 23 more on that one.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A carry here for the big tight end. Well, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jacobs is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
What a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Elliott on for the extra point. And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Brings up second and 7.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, you want to run up the middle. They can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives the running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slant at the end. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
21-yard line.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a bad lane that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. Sly able to put this one through. And with it, they have taken the lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this 3rd quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead.
And I think he'll take that because obviously you'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
So here are the Rams to take over. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Dowling. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Sly able to put this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
2nd and inches. At the 38-yard line.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Eagles, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Downing. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Downing. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down. Downing. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to try and do this himself. 10 more there, and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll find a man over the middle. Tutu Atwell. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now a man has been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Here's 2nd and 7. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Back to throw. Downing. He's got his target. That's complete. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards. Second down. 2nd and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Williams. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11th. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Here we go with Williams. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. They go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Downing. This one swung out to Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Eagles' 29-yard line.
On the counter, here's Williams. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The slot man in motion right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Looking to throw. Downing. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darnell Washington, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. That's caught.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 27. And they'll begin by running the option. Oh, nice. There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Rams offense and Puka Nacua ready to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Throwing to start the drive. Downing. He'll drop this down to Williams. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second in a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 36-yard line.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14 yards that time, and a first down on the keeper.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. They try the left side here with Williams. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Down, Los Angeles.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Back to throw. Dowling. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
And it's third down.
From the gun on third down. Dowling. Open man, it's Palmer. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
A 48-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Hurts and the Eagles now down by 8. A minute 52 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. They begin with a run by Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
It's Barkley on the counter.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Back to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Across midfield at the 48.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll look to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll run forward with Barkley. Well, they He's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And now he clocks it with 19 seconds remaining.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee. So the LA Rams with a victory here. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it as a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for the Rams, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll have another road